Hello, you YouTubers. It's Brian Paragamian, Senior Trader and Co-Founder of ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, bringing you a Tuesday early morning, afternoon comment. We've got the stock market hanging on to its gain as we anticipated it would, up $300 an ounce. We talked about gold breaking its 50-day moving average around the 903 area, currently trading at 894. We are still short the GLD for an absolute home run. We are shorter from the 93 1/4 area. It is currently trading now 87.88. It is an absolute home run. If you're not making trades like this, again, I'm going to tell you, go ahead, go to our website, ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. Take advantage of the 3-day free trial. You've got nothing to lose. I talked on our last broadcast that oil looked like it was starting to get a little heavy, a little toppy in here. Since then, oil is now turned down on the day a dime. Right now, just down here 12 cents at 46.95. Down ticking here as we talk. It got up into that 50 area yesterday, 48.80. Today, 48.30. Couldn't take out the highs, even despite the stock market railing. That put me on the lookout for a back off in oil. Looks like it could back off towards the 45 area. We talked about it being overbought, and now it's starting to tank. What else did we talk about? We talked about Caterpillar, that we liked Caterpillar last night. We talked about we liked Hess Corp, HES last night. Both are performing great. But how about the call we made this morning? Sam Queen, Nancy Meyer. We talked about that. Sequenom, SQNM. We talked about that earlier this morning here on our last update. Go back and take a look. It's the update before this here, the one that's 9 minutes and 22 seconds. We talked about the stock here when it was up, I don't even know, the 1340 area, 1335, somewhere in there, maybe even lower, but somewhere in there I remember talking about how it was upticking while we were talking about it on our broadcast. Here's a stock that has a compelling story. They've got a test that they're going to have for pulling out some embryonic fluid from the mother, not from the baby. I don't know if it's out there in the general public, but the stock is pulled back from $26 a share, as I'm looking at my chart here, all the way down here into the zone in the 12s. And we went ahead and got long the stock. Our members did. And we are using a 12 1/4 stop. And it makes a lot of sense. The stock is on the verge of breaking a downtrend line going back to, it looks like mid-January here, another shorter-term downtrend line going back here about 2.5 weeks ago. They all come in this 14 1/4 area. So above 14 1/4, the stock's going to break out to the upside. It's very, very oversold here. It's just turning up the oscillators. We're down below 20, I should say, on the stochastics. The stock is poised to move higher. I think this is one that's going to move higher. I think, what do we see? 15.20, I think, is the first stop probably on it, that it can get up into that zone. And I think the stock has some great things going for it. This is one that you might consider staying long, longer term, using a stop below the lows of the year. And I think the stock is heading significantly higher. I should say using a stop down below of the 13, around the 12 1/4 area where we've got our stop. As the stock moves up, you can go ahead and raise your stop. My point is, if you're not isolating these kind of setups, and if you're not making money on a consistent basis, I beg you to go to our site, ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com. Take advantage of the 3-day free trial. Look, even if you don't want to get on and watch our live webcasts on a daily basis, you don't want to become educated, for $10.99 a month, how can you beat it? Look at the call we made this morning, Sam Queen, Nancy Mary. While we were on the air, we talked about the stock has rallied 70 cents since then. You're talking a 6% move, 5-6% move in a stock. We're not talking calling something, we're not talking about the stock market, going 5% more since we talked about it. Stop and think about it. If another 5% move in the Dow would have been another 300 points from this morning. So 5% in a stock is a huge move. We think the stock is positioned to break out to the upside. We anticipate it. We're long. We've got all kinds of great calls we're making. We're long MO, Philip Morris. The stock's acting great. Or I should say Altria Group. We're ahead on that trade. We're ahead on every single trade we're making. Gold right now, $893.50, down $23.40 the ounce. Absolutely fantastic. We're looking for a bare minimum 880 to 885 on this decline, maybe a little bounce, and we're looking for 835 to the 850 area on this measured move. Again, everything is subject to change, but the bottom line is we're on fire. We're making money. If you're not making money, ProfessionalStockTraderLive.com, your source for becoming educated and making money. Have a great afternoon. I may or may not be on tonight with what we bring in our member section, but have yourselves a great afternoon. Stock market higher, higher, higher. We're making money. We hope you are. Hopefully we'll see you in the coming days as a member. Thanks for watching.